My name is Claire J. Loy and I am an actor. I have been training with Tom Kibbe for about 7 years now. Prior to that, I had some actor training, but I had come away from that feeling dissatisfied, or I felt that I needed and wanted something else. But what that something was, I couldn't quite articulate. So I would do loads of different workshops with different practitioners and nothing ever really gelled, I suppose. And then I stumbled upon Tom and I went to my first class. And within 5 minutes of being in there, I was like, oh no, this is different. This feels different. There's a different kind of thing going on here. And I don't know what it is, but I'm interested. And then he asked me to do a thing called mirror exercise, which is a very simple exercise. Anyone can do it. You just sit in front of a mirror and look at yourself, and Tom guides you through different stages of the exercise. And it's safe to say that that particular thing changed my life, my perception of the world, my perception of myself, and probably most appropriately, my perception of what acting is. And it was the start of me discovering what kind of actor I am and what kind of actor I want to be. And through the years, he has developed and evolved loads of different types of exercises to tap into or key into different elements of you, yourself, your personhood kind of thing. But at the center of it all is the notion and idea and concept that you are enough, that you don't have to do anything. All of the possibilities are already within you. And if you are relaxed enough and assured in your own self enough, that those things will emerge. So a lot of it is about, I suppose, getting rid of a lot of your own nonsense. And it isn't therapy. It isn't like that. Like, it's not like one of these, sometimes you find these classes that are really aggressive and you're being shouted at, or you're being, that phrase that people use, about actor training, where they strip you down and then you build you back up again. None of that. There's no, chipping away at people. It's just more like, oh, release, 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 release. And so it becomes very easy. And most importantly, actually, it becomes really specific to the individual. So that when you, as the actor, go out into industry and you're auditioning for whatever it is that you're auditioning for, we all know that the one thing that we have going for us is our specificity. And Tom's technique releases that. It allows you to just engage with it, own it, and accept it. And that it is authentic, which is the thing that actors are always chasing, right? The authentic feeling, or the authentic self in your imaginary circumstances, while all feeling vulnerable. All of these big things, right? But he makes it easy. He recently did an intensive weekend, which was, it was great fun. But he said at the start of it, and I thought it was just really interesting because it summed up what his technique is. He goes, oh God, he said, I don't know if I should call it intensive, because that's kind of, scary. And we were like, oh yeah, because it's not about intense. It's whatever the opposite of that is, easy. And Tom makes it easy.